Let's see if we can hit 88 miles an hour.
Just in case.
Flick the bean.
I swear, because then Aaron's got loads of extras to do and cutting it all out.
Playing well there, mate. Flipping extras.
I'm glad you reminded me.
3, 2, 1.
Right then, welcome back to the channel and a long-awaited update on our V12 TDI Amarok project. But before we get into what we're going to be doing in this video, let's take a quick recap of this ridiculous project for those that are new to the channel.
Looking about for a single cab Amarok. This came from Australia, so you can see the little 2 litre TFSI lump. It's got a turbo, but it doesn't feel like it has. 2000 RPM, nothing is happening. We thought, why don't we get this, put the V12 engine in. So this is the rendering that Harry's done. We've got a Ford 9-inch rear axle here, so we can actually design all this. I think we're going to go for a parallel 4-link setup. There we go. So the engine actually does fit. You're in.
Whoa! So hopefully you're up to speed now with the V12 project. So let's dive into what we're going to be doing today in this video. So as you've already seen, the engine is fully fitted into the chassis. So the next big thing for this project is to get that engine actually running. So there's a few things we need to do to get it running. One of the big ones is the coolant system. So basically we just need to kind of temporarily mount the rad pack to the Amarok and then somehow join all the coolant pipes together to make sure everything's flowing correctly. The only thing is the coolant system on this is quite a strange size. It's pretty big. To put it into perspective, this particular coolant pipe here is probably the same size as the boost pipes on our new A2 1.4 TDI project. So, that's coming off. Maybe we can pinch the boost pipes off the A2 and use them as coolant pipes on this. We've still got the oil system. So one of the updates that we have done since the last video went out, we've got a custom oil cooler adapter plate on there, so we can put the oil cooler, an external oil cooler. Again, it's just going to be temporary just so we can get it running. Fuel system, this is the fast fuel pump that we're going to be running on the Amarok that's good for the final horsepower figures. Fuel tank wise, we have got a proper fuel tank from Pro Alloy, but for now we're just going to be running this, which was salvaged off the Arosa drag car that we had. It's definitely not going to be pretty, but as long as we can get fuel to the engine, power and everything, all the wiring's all right. Obviously the coolant system and everything, we're probably just going to leave the intake off and probably leave the exhaust manifolds off. So if you do want to hear what a V12 TDI sounds like without any exhaust system on there at all, then you are going to have to stick around for the rest of this video. Got all hands on deck at the minute trying to make some progress on this. So we've got Nick here from Carlton Hydraulics. He's trying to sort out the power steering pipe, so there's high pressure and low pressure. We don't want to be running the engine without any power steering fluid on there because it'll probably just knacker the pump up. So he's here, we're going to be sorting that out. The adapter plate's on there, so we just need to get some pipes sorted to go from the adapter to the filter and loop it back round. The coolant system, we've just about worked out what we need to do with all the coolant pipes. Just a couple more pipes to put on when the radiator goes on. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video it was the original V12 rad pack, but it's not, it's the one off the Amarok that we're going to be using. Again, at least for now. Progress has been made. We've sorted out some of the terminals, so that's pretty much ready now. So we can just put a battery on there, connect these up, and then we've got power to everything. At some point over the last, however long this has been left since we did the wiring, some of these wires had been pulled out, so we've had to do some repairs to the wires, just join them back up and everything. Yeah, so hopefully that's all sorted. We've got tank fitted, again temporary, we've just put some diesel in it. We've got power to the pump now, the fast fuel pump's fitted, and then we've got the fuel lines going through the bulkhead into the engine bay. So I think, flick the bean. All good. That's it. Done. Sweet. So we've got power, we've got fuel pump, we've got fuel. Not far off. We've actually got through this pretty quickly. So yeah, just need Nick to sort out the power steering pipes. Then we can get the rad pack out, get the coolant pipes on, and then we're pretty much ready to start it up. So we should have an update pretty soon. So we're all waiting eagerly just for Dan to come back. We don't want to start it without him. But we're pretty much ready. All the pipes are on now. The coolant pipes, they're all plumbed in. We've just filled it up. Plenty of coolant. Fuel pump's ready to go. Everything else is ready. I'm glad you reminded me.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. 1.
We've got fire extinguishers on them.
We could probably do it on
Yeah.
Yeah, sound.
You're nearly running backwards then.
Get a good one though, get one that's not going to make it worse. What's it for?
Which is right one for a V12.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just in case. We need air defenders for this, aren't we?
Right. Let's see if we can hit 88 miles an hour. Sound.
Cooked.
Why really? That'll probably be thick enough, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely make the game wow. Shred up. Probably helps to a type.
Laughing at Tom.
No.
No RPM.
On.
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 Contact! Right, she runs. Get some binds on her, young.
What did you turn that off?
No, it just died. Rail pressure just went.
Alright.
There's like not enough flow going to the pumps.
Not enough.
Smoking. Just draining. You don't think that inlet and outlet's wrong on pump and then we're spinning it wrong here, do you? You know what I mean? Turn pump round and turn rise round. Can do.
So, a very good update on the V12 project. We've got it running. It's running on its own steam now in the Amarok. There's a few creases that we still need to iron out. We've got a couple of leaks. There's an oil leak from one of the pipes that's touching the chassis underneath. We've got a coolant leak from what looks like the pump on the front. We've got voltage going to the throttle pedal, but we've got no, it's not doing anything basically, so there's a link missing between the pedal and the ECU, which means we can't rev it. But I'd say overall, it's a step in the right direction for this. There's more updates on this coming soon. So one of the next updates for this is also going to be the custom 4-link rear axle setup. So you've probably already seen on social media posts, I'm pretty sure in a previous video as well, we have got somewhere, I don't know where it's gone, but we've got a Ford 9-inch rear axle for it with a limited slip differential. So we've been working with the guys at Robinson Race Cars. They've helped us source all the 4-link setup, basically everything else that we need to be able to do it. Once the parts come in from America, which is going to take about 8 weeks, we're going to then be dropping the car off with them, and they're going to be doing all the fab work to make the rear end work. So that's why we're kind of pressing on to try and get the car running. It'd be nice if we could drive it, not all the way down there, that's probably a bit optimistic, but if we could at least drive it on and off the trailer to be able to take it, that'd have been nice. But we'll see how we get on with the little gremlins that we've got with the engine, and then either we'll take it under its own steam or we'll just be getting it on the trailer anyway and getting the rear axle set up. So if you do want to see more updates on this crazy V12 Amarok project, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.